So there's a lot of questions about how Francis Ngannou is going to face down Anthony Joshua. Well, saying how in his boxing debut he knocked down Tyson Fury, and I feel like he got robbed of the world title in that fight. I think it's safe to say that I think Francis Ngannou is going to finish Anthony Joshua. I know that it is such a different sport. I get it. Boxing and MMA are different. But Francis Ngannou is just a specimen. It's interesting. It's like you see a Muay Thai guy go into jiu-jitsu, and his legs are so hardened that he's really good at foot tripping people. He's really good at hip tossing people because those skills translate. Now, one of the best skills to translate into any combat sport is growing up in a very hostile sand mining environment from the age of 5 and basically being bred to fight. It's basically the craziest weight workout you'll ever have. I've worked blue collar before. Let me tell you, those blue collar jobs were greater workouts than actual lifting weights. So anyone who tells you that, like, oh, you got to lift weights. Lift weights, run. I'm not opposed to it. But there's other ways to get that workout and that muscle that don't require bench press, don't require deadlift, don't require all that stuff. And I think sand mining is something that we should all invest in at least one point in your life. I think when I have kids, I'm actually going to bring my kid to a sand mine that I might simulate in the backyard, free of tigers or falling rocks, and just kind of have him chip away at some sand. Just because I want him to be good at combat sports. Apparently it works that way. Now, I'm joking, by the way. I'm not for that type of work on a young kid. But Africa is a different country than the United States. And we really need to count our blessings over here in the U.S. because somebody comes from Cameroon, where their life is basically providing us with a livelihood. Like, the stuff that they mine in their sand usually gets shipped all around the world so that we could sit at a comfy office desk and type away and write lines of code and develop video games and pretend like we're slugging it out. Let me tell you, those guys in Cameroon, they're different. They're built different. Honestly, I want to make it down to a sand mine one day. Mine is potentially bumping into a Bengal tiger. But Ngannou's just a survivor. If he's coming in during his pro boxing debut and knocking down Tyson Fury, who is by metrics a far better boxer than Anthony Joshua, I think he's going to finish Anthony. I think it is safe to say that he's either going to beat Anthony or finish him. I'm going with Francis Ngannou on this one. And, because Ngannou is just, put him in ADCC, right? How far do you think he makes it? I think he makes it pretty far in ADCC, too. I honestly think any combat sport that a genetic freak like Francis Ngannou wants to come compete in, he's gonna excel in because he's just tough. I don't care what you say. Strength matters. Attributes matter. He's not taking steroids. He just works hard. Peace.